Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm going to be using my Simple Budget Workbook in the hardcover to track expenses from the 8th through the 14th of November. So please open up your workbook or your spreadsheet so that we can go ahead and do this together. If you've been here before, I mentioned that I was trying to use one expense tracker, but November is not really a low spend month like October was, so we have more expenses. So I kind of just cut this out of one of my other workbooks, my annual budget workbook. So the style's a little bit different, but it's still the same concept. We have to track and know where our money has been going. And if you want to go ahead and pull out your workbook and do this with me, I would be so appreciative, because then we do this as friends. We can do it together. All right, so getting right into the expenses. Let's see, the 8th, there was Amazon purchase of a video. It was probably something I wanted to watch, if I'm being honest. It was probably something I wanted to watch. I really don't remember. It could have been the children too. I think they wanted to watch Finding Dory, and we had to pay to rent it. And I was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. So I spent $3.79. I did pay this back because it's shaded in black. And what that means is this would have come from the cash rewards. So instead of paying this from our miscellaneous savings account, which is our miscellaneous category, I just lump all of the fun stuff, videos, food, groceries, ordering it, everything into miscellaneous. I would have paid it back from that, but I believe we had enough in cash rewards. So I just reduced the balance by covering this charge right here on the 8th. And then also on the 8th, somebody bought some food from McDonald's. I don't know who that was, but it was $15.54. Let me see if I can see. It was my card, so oh, I bought that for the little boys. Okay, so they had to come with me to run some errands, and I bought a Happy Meal, and I bought my 6-year-old a milkshake. And that's what that was. We were just out. I think that was Veterans Day, actually. Not Veterans Day. It was Election Day, and I had to run errands. They had no school, so I bought them some food. On the 9th, I bought some things for baby girl who's coming from Target, and that was $35.89. And I bought so many different things from Target, so I'll probably do like a B-roll and show you some of the stuff I've been buying, just to make sure the house can be clean, make sure she has things that she needs, and all that good stuff. And that was $35.89. I think that might have been one or two things, or it could have been the pump. I don't know what it was, because I've been buying so many things, but I'll probably show you on the screen. So that was that. Anything that's not shaded in hasn't been paid yet. MTA, my husband had to buy his Metro card for $34, and that posted on the 9th. And then on the 10th, we had some groceries that we bought for $9 and a penny. My husband did that. He probably bought something small for the house on his way home from work. This account right here that I'm tracking is my Quicksilver credit card. So this is the one that I initiated. It's in my name, but I also added my husband because we're married. And then my husband has a credit card where I'm the authorized user also, because I'm his spouse. But this one we've decided to designate for all family budget related household expenses. So whenever he uses his card and I'm tracking, I can see on Capital One whose card was it. I'm planning on adding my son as a authorized user too, even though I'm not going to actually give him the card, but I plan to use that for him so he can build up credit now, since he's 15, and in 3 years he's going to be 18, and I want him to have some sort of established credit. And whenever we use his card for him, it's going to show up on the screen as whose card was used and the last 4 digits of the card number. So that's how I know whether or not this was me or this was my husband. So my husband right now, he spent something on the 10th that posted for $9 and a penny. And then I ordered some vitamins and supplements from maryruth.com, and that's coming from Wellness. And I paid $114.80. Now, some of this is for me, because I need it for me to keep my body, you know, healthy and strong. And then some of it are for the little children and my teenagers. So we have some liquid multivitamins and stuff like that. I've tried her products before and they seem to work pretty well. So I invested more money to get some more things, and hopefully I haven't gotten it yet as of the 15th, but I'm thinking it's supposed to be here either today when I'm recording or tomorrow. So that was $114.80. I did track the balance at that time when we had this charge. So far for the month, we've charged $1,614.02. Most of it has, well, some of it, I can't say most of it, I'll be honest. Some of it has been paid back already. And most of it is bills, and the bills are set to come out or be paid back from our budgets by paycheck. So we're taking care of it. On the 11th, there was another Target purchase. This is for baby and household, you know, again, trying to keep things organized and clean and all of that. And that was $48.76 on the 11th. On the 11th, I bought a Christmas gift for my oldest son. So J1 got a gift. This was his top item on his list, and all of the children are getting one gift that they really want. We're going to buy some smaller things for them, like maybe cologne and a robe, some simple things, and they probably don't watch this video, so they won't know. But the one thing that my oldest son wanted, I bought that for Christmas. So that was $111.76. That will come from our Christmas fund. Also on the 11th, looks like Stop and Shop, and that was me. I spent $54.35. That will come from miscellaneous. And I have more expenses, so I'll need to switch over to this expense tracker. I'm going to turn it sideways because it's easier for me to write like this. I'm going to grab a pen. I don't know if this one is working well, so I'm going to take out this one too, just in case. This pen is running out of ink on me. And this is a Parku quick dry pen, or dries fast. It's really nice. It actually does dry really fast, and I love the writing. It's 0.7, I think. So let's start with the 13th. On the 13th, there was another purchase that posted from Target. Okay, it is writing well. And that was actually the 3-in-1 bedside bassinet that I ordered. I had it listed on the baby registry, and I think I had gotten like a gift card. It wasn't much. It was $5, but I needed to get it, and I wanted to get it early before, you know, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, all this stuff. I don't really care about Black Friday that much right now, because I'm thinking about, I don't want there to be delays in shipping, that when I order something, it takes longer than normal to get here, because I want us to be ready ahead of time. I'm really in the nesting period right now, and we have less than 2 months to go. So this was the bassinet for baby girl. And I read all of the reviews. I watched all of the videos. And this one that I bought, I think is really going to be great. She can use it up until 4 months. So at least we have some time before we have to buy, you know, a crib for her. The category will be miscellaneous again. You know, I just lump everything into that one account at this point. And the charge was $358.75. And then on the 13th, I ordered, well, I can't say it was on the 13th. I think these posted on the 13th. I had ordered some Starbucks for myself, and I was doing some bulk filming that day, so I wanted the peppermint hot chocolate, so I got it. And that's going to be just food for myself. My favorite eats at Starbucks is the banana walnut loaf and the sausage cheddar with egg on a roll or sandwich. It's really good. I've been eating it maybe 5 or 6 times since I've been pregnant, and I just love it. That's going to come from miscellaneous also, and that was $14.21. I always try to give a tip because the baristas are so nice. They're so nice and pleasant. My husband went grocery shopping on the 13th. It posted from Stop and Shop as always, and he charged $13.90, and that I'll have to lump under groceries, but it will be paid back from miscellaneous. And that was how much? $13.90. Then on the 13th, an order from Lowe's posted. I just bought a bunch of cleaning products, in bulk that I wanted. I went through Rakuten. Rakuten had a special. They were giving 3% cash back from Lowe's, and I said I need to buy this stuff anyway, so I just bought it from there, and it was actually cheaper than Amazon. So I was doing some price comparisons, and Lowe's was giving a better deal. Plus, I got the 3% cash back through Rakuten, so I look forward to getting that. And this was more like cleaning products, so I'll just list this under household, and it will be paid back from household. That's the category that it fits in. And so that was 58, not 58, sorry, 56, 51. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. Okay, then there was also on the 13th a purchase from Amazon that posted for $328 and 15 cents. I'm opening up my Amazon account so I can make sure and verify what I bought. Okay, so I bought Christmas gifts again. We have a Christmas gift for my middle son, Christmas gift for the youngest son, and we bought a new standing towel rack because we're going to have a visitor who's helping me when the baby comes, and we're going to need some extra space. And then I finally bought my pregnancy pillow. It's been months, and I have been sleeping so badly in the last few weeks, and so the pregnancy pillow is a lifesaver for me right now, or a sleep saver, I should say, not really a lifesaver. But that was the $328 and 15 cents for those 4 items, and it's mixed up. So 2 of the items is going to be about $250 that will be paid back from Christmas. The rest of the order is going to be paid back through miscellaneous, but it all came in one order. So we have to write Christmas, that way I'll remember, and then HH for household. I'll do that. And so I'll do the same thing. Some of it will come from Christmas. I have a note. I wrote a note to myself. I'll show you how I'm going to make sure I remember. $215.99 was for Christmas, not $250. And then this was also for Christmas. So $215.99 of this $328 Amazon purchase is going to be paid back from Christmas. So Christmas, and let's just put household, and the total again was $328.15. Let's go back to Capital One. On the 13th, another purchase from Amazon for $34.31, which they split it up on my credit card statement, but this was one order. So there was one charge for $34.31 and a second charge for $16.51. And I charged $50.82 because I bought a Swiffer ceiling fan duster. I bought a Clorox toilet cleaning system with the replacement heads, and then I bought some Febreze Small Spaces air freshener, and all of that came up to $50.82. And so I'm just going to, instead of splitting it up like they did on my online statement, I'm going to go ahead and combine it because the total was $50.82. And so that was more household stuff. Again, we're trying to make sure we have more things stocked up with the baby coming. And then I'm teaching my teenager, or reminding him actually, that you have to help clean too. So that's what that's about. On the 13th, I did use a redemption from the cash rewards of $4.70. And then on the 14th, let's start with that. We had a bill come out from Spectrum. This is for our internet only. We don't have cable. We don't have a phone line or like a landline. And this is our internet bill, or Wi-Fi, I should probably say. And that is a monthly bill, and that will be paid from our next budget by paycheck. And that was $84.99. On the 14th, what posted was I went to get my hair done. So I had a deep condition. I had my hair blown out and trimmed a little bit because it really needed a trim. And I spent $86.60. So I'll name the transaction as beauty. That was for me, and it will be repaid from miscellaneous. And again, it was $86.60. And then on the same day, a purchase that I made from Stop and Shop for $23.46. I think I bought fruit and something else. I wish I could remember. But it was groceries, so that will also be lumped under category miscellaneous, and it was $23.46 I charged on that day. Or I bought milk. No, I didn't buy fruit. I bought milk, bread, peanut butter, and eggs, and that came up to $23.46. Let me know if y'all think that's like extremely expensive. Okay, so then on the 14th, what posted was a DoorDash. I ordered pizza for the kids. So from a local pizzeria, so we're supporting our local small businesses, and their pizza is really, really good. And it was just a busy few days, terrible things happening, but God is always good. So I ordered pizza for them, and their pies are really huge, and I spent $36.99. Of course, it was like $5 for the delivery charge, but it is what it is. So miscellaneous, $36.99. I've been doing a lot better with DoorDash in the past 4 or 5 weeks, so give me some credit, you guys. Okay, Dunkin' Donuts. That posted on the 14th. This is the last charge for the 14th, and I bought food before I went to get my hair done because I wanted to make sure. I knew I was going to be there for at least 2 hours. I wanted to have some food early in the morning to get my hair done. Because my birthday's coming up, and I haven't had a blowout in such a long time. I really needed it. $12.27 is what I spent for my drink and my food. And that will also come from miscellaneous, $12.27. Okay, so that's everything that we've charged so far between the 8th of the month and the 14th. And I want to add up the charges. Let me see, to see how much we've charged so far. So I stopped at $16.14 and 2 cents.
Plus $48.76 plus $111.76 plus $54.35. Then plus $358.75 plus $14.21 plus $13.90 plus 56. Ooh, is that 56.51? It's 56.51. Then plus $328.15 plus $50.82 plus $84.99 plus $86.60 plus $23.46 plus $36.99.
And then finally $12.27. So in total, looks like we're at $2,895.54. So let me write that in the balance. And this doesn't reflect the actual balance on the card. This is just how much we've charged so far, how much we've spent in the month. And I'm okay with lumping everything into miscellaneous. It just makes it easier for me, and I like it. It's helpful to me. You may want to do something different. So if you're tracking how much you eat out, how much you paid for eating out or restaurants and things like that, or how much you spent on groceries separate from your other things like household expenses and whatnot, like cleaning products and stuff like that, things to keep the household running smoothly, that's fine. This is working for me right now, and I am considering revamping it once the baby comes and we get acclimated and we have we get into a new rhythm and system with 4 kids instead of 3. Then I may just look at this again and see how I can not perfect it, because it's not, the budget and the tracking, all that's never going to be perfect, but I want it to be a little more efficient. Maybe that's a better word to say. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys what happened with October's outstanding charges. I did pay them all, so we do not owe anything from what we charged in October. So if you know, in the past month or so, I've just been shading in whenever anything's paid. I paid everything. Okay, I paid all of what was owed, and that was like 800. I think it was 867 and 51 cents. No, sorry, that's wrong. I wrote it right here and I highlighted it. On 11/11, I paid $868.62 to pay all of the outstanding October charges. So that everything from October is already taken care of. No need to worry about it and look backwards anymore. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that it was done. And we don't have to be concerned about any charges made in October. They're already paid for in full. So now we're just working on whatever I charged in the month of November. So let's see what we are going to pay today. And I need a little time to work this out because we do have some cash rewards of $14.31. And I'm going to use some of that also. But before I even consider that, I need to see, I think the paycheck that I'm going to close out this week on for Friday, paycheck number 3, I'm supposed to pay back for PSEG. That's $38.08. I could pay that now unless I did it already. Let me see. Monthly bill. Nope. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I think that's the only bill except for life insurance, and life insurance isn't paid on the credit card. It comes out of our joint account as an automatic draft every month. So let me get my black watercolor pencil. Ooh, I like these things so much. Here we go. So $38.08. I'm going to pay that right now since we're almost close to being able to close out the paycheck. I may be able to even do it early and just take care of it right now. So that's $38.08. I'm going to just write a note to myself right here. 3808. That's one, and that's coming from the operating account because that's where the money for that paycheck budget is. It's in the operating account. That's why it's a monthly bill. So $3808 is what we're going to pay. And that's the only bill on the credit card that we have slated for paycheck number 3 of the month. Way up here for groceries on that posted on October 31st is going to come from our cash rewards. I'll take care of that. So let me write that down. It's $7.60. And I will pay that. I will reduce that balance from our cash rewards. And I'll show you what that looks like on the screen. So hopefully, you know, if you can follow how I'm doing this. Even though what I'm doing, I'm tracking this meticulously. I know that. I'm looking at every single charge and I'm saying, okay, can I pay this back today? Where is it going to come from? And once I make the payment, it does reduce the balance almost immediately. Today's the 15th. So there's no worry for me. There's no concern that it wasn't done. It's going to reduce the balance. But Capital One doesn't know that I'm doing this. They just see that there are multiple payments being made because I'm not going to have a problem with paying late because I'm never going to do that ever again, especially because I know what it's like to be in credit card debt, to be severely over your utilization and have no way out. Like I've been over the limit years ago, like 10 years ago. I'm not doing that again. So I just wanted to put that out there. So once I make these payments or once I reduce or cover these charges with cash rewards, the balance updates almost immediately. If it doesn't update like within the next minute, it'll update the very next day. So I'll see the balance going down. And I want to check my other accounts, miscellaneous and household, to see how much is in there and what else I'll be able to pay well, you know what, before I even do that, $760 is going to be covered from cash rewards. And we have, how much did I say we had? $14.31. So $14.31 minus $760 will bring us to $671. I don't think I have another charge that's small. No, I don't. And that's fine. That's fine. We already took care of all of October's outstanding bills. So that took a huge relief. Like, that was a huge relief for me. All right. So we're just going to take care of that with cash rewards. And I'll go back to see how much I have in household. I have $21.10 right now. In miscellaneous, let me see, there's $8.17 in there, but two of that, okay, $67.51. We have a charge at Goodies on the 30th for $27.69. I'm going to pay that today, and that will come from miscellaneous. So that's 3 payments. Now, Capital One will allow you to make more than one payment in one day. You can't make more than 3. So I will be making 3 payments from 3 different accounts. Or no, actually, I'm not going to be making 3 payments. One is a cash rewards reduction, so that doesn't count as a payment because it's just covering a thing. So I'm going to make 2 payments right now today. $27.69 from miscellaneous. My next payment will be $38.08 for our utility bill. So this will come from our operating account because that's where our monthly bill payments are, or money is. $27.69 will come from miscellaneous, which will reduce that balance. I hope you're following along and I'm not confusing you. So we'll have about $39 left in there. And then $7.60 is going to be reduced using the cash rewards that we have. So let me just write that down too so I don't forget. $27.69 will come from miscellaneous. All right, so in total, we're going to be reducing our balance, or covering 3 charges, $73.37. Not a big deal, but we're making some progress. Okay, again, I can take money from our other savings accounts, from our emergency fund, from our pay myself account, from our other don't see, don't touch savings accounts, and just wipe this out. But I don't want to wipe out those savings. We have a baby coming. We need to have cash reserve. So this is just the way I like to do it. I know everybody will not agree, but this is what's working for us right now. So we just got to pay things piece by piece by piece. Yeah, so let me go ahead and first I'm going to reduce the balance by $7.60. And success, we did cover that for $7.60, and you'll probably see the screenshot on the screen. And then I'm going to make the 2 payments. First, I'm going to make, which one is the largest? Let's make the largest payment first, which is $38.08 for the utility bill. I'm going to pay that first. All right, and success, thank you for your payment. Your payment will be on time and covers the minimum due. So that came from the operating account. And the last payment I'm making today is this $27.69 from food we purchased that posted on the 30th of October. And that will come from miscellaneous. And there it is. Thanks for your payment. Your payment will be on time and covers the minimum due. So this was also paid today, 11/15. So that's that. And again, I still have cash rewards left. So out of the $14.31, and we reduced it by $7.60, we still have $6.71. We do have some pending charges. Again, we are still buying for the house. We're still buying for the new baby coming. So the charges have not stopped. But I know that with some of the charges that we've made in the past, like dates and, yesterday and the day before, some of these haven't even posted as cash rewards yet. So when they do, I'll be able to use that money and reduce more of previous charges. Remember, October, all of the expenses in October that I did not pay before we came into November have been paid. So thank you, Jesus. And whatever cash rewards we get from these larger purchases, again, we're going to reduce the older ones, as well as making payments when we can. So the next video that's going to post on my channel is me closing out paycheck number 3, or paycheck budget number 3 for the month of November. And then that I should be able to send some more money to miscellaneous. I'll have more money. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. We only have 1 more week after this. Well, maybe 2 weeks. And then we will be done with the $1,000 savings challenge. So I'm sharing this on Tasha's Money and Stuff. So I really don't share it on this channel because it's all cash stuffing stuff. But we've been doing this Your Year to Save $1,000 challenge. We're almost done. We just have $50 or so more to go. And this money that I've been saving up, doing the savings challenge every week consistently for this whole year. I'm going to put this in the bank. This is going to be in our operating account. Is going to serve as a cushion for us. So we'll have a little something to fall back on and to use to pay back some of these other charges. So my strategy is, instead of just pulling all the money from our emergency fund, which I don't want to do that. I'm just going to pay back piece by piece using cash rewards, using whatever is in these accounts at the time, and taking care of them piece by piece by piece. We still have 10, 25, we have 10, 15 days left in the month, so that's 2 weeks still. We still have time to get a lot of these taken care of, and some of these are really small, like $8. We can take care of that with cash rewards. We just need at least one more maybe, and then we're done. We take care of that. And then $14, you know, small things, $12, we can take care of that. My beauty, I saved up for this. When I got my hair done, I know I needed to get it pressed out, get it blown out, and get my deep condition, and I already saved this money in my 40th birthday fund. So I'm paying it back from there. And I just need to transfer the money into the operating account and then pay it back. That's all. And that will be done really quick and simple. So that was already saved for ahead of time. So that was it. I feel like I'm explaining a lot. I hope this helped. I hope this was helpful in some way. Remember to track your expenses, because you should know where your money is going no matter what. You have to face the numbers. I know it can be scary, especially when if you're in a kind of season where you are kind of relying on your credit card a little bit. I know that's against a lot of popular financial advice from a certain person, but I can tell you this: if life starts lifing, you need to have a plan. And we do have a plan. We do have an emergency fund. We do have miniature savings accounts all over, where I've been learning to build those up over the last few years since 2019. So please remember, it's important to have a cash savings, to have cash reserves, as well as a good strategy when you're buying things. Okay. That's it. That's all. I really appreciate you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Remember to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. I appreciate you guys. Bye for now.